Hi, Julia Gomez here of the Brandful Workforce. We had a great session on Wednesday, April 24th in Manhattan, hosted by IBM, with a great group of executives from healthcare, business services, social media, and other kinds of industries, talking about how do you build and sustain a workforce of brand ambassadors. So there were a couple of really interesting points I had never heard before. One organization was really struggling. They were trying to really educate their employees and infuse this brand into the culture, and after a couple of years they realized, you know what, you just can't add water and all of a sudden your employees become brand ambassadors and brandful. And it really is hard work. So they really shared amongst themselves different tips on what really worked, what didn't work. There were some who said, hey, just involve employees. Get them involved. Get them into volunteering. Get them just on the ground into customers. But they talked about whether employees impact the engagement of customers or customers impact the engagement of employees. Which way is it? Or is it just a two-way kind of street? So they talked about also another interesting point was they work in a company that's a sea of sameness. So how do we differentiate ourselves from other organizations in the same industry? Some companies really struggle with that, and if you can't really differentiate yourself, how are you going to build this excitement in your customer base, let alone your employee base, for the brand? So those are just some of the interesting things we discussed. If you're interested in participating, please let us know, and keep in touch. Follow us on Twitter, and thanks a lot.